Welcome to Learn Judo. Tonight I'm here with my uke AJ. Tonight we're going to be going over groundwork. We are going to be teaching the basic pin called Kesa Gatame. It's important to remember in Judo that your fighting starts standing up, and those are the throws, the sweeps, the trips of Judo. But sometimes when you're fighting in a tournament, you don't get the full point and the match goes to the ground. So it's important to learn newaza, to learn groundwork, and to learn the 4 basic pins. Tonight we're going to be teaching Kesa Gatame. Kesa Gatame is a scarf hold. And what we're going to do is demonstrate the basics of a pin and the basics of not letting your opponent escape. So AJ, if you would, line your back please. So Kesa Gatame is a scarf hold. And what it is, it's important to remember in any pin that you want all of your body weight and mass directly over the center of your opponent. You want to be able to pin both of his shoulders, and even if he has his arms and his legs free, you want to pin his back so he's not able to escape. Now, remember in Judo, a full point can be won by pinning your opponent on his back. So let's go over Kesa Gatame so that we can learn the basic concepts of a pin and how our opponent cannot escape. So Kesa Gatame, which is our first basic hold in Judo, you're going to say you're fighting with your opponent, you throw him, you land on the ground, he ends up here. What you're going to do is go directly for the head. You wrap your arm around his head, and with your other arm, you're going to pull it around your waist or your stomach. And when you're doing that, you want to squeeze. You want to squeeze all of your weight and drop all of your mass into his chest, so he can't move. So AJ, try and get out. Okay, good. You see? So what I'm doing here is I'm squeezing, I'm pulling, I'm dropping all of my weight on his chest so he can't get out. Now one way he could get out is if he were to try and grab my legs with his legs and entangle them, which breaks the hold. So it's important in Kesa Gatame that you wrap the head, drop the shoulder and weight on his chest. And what I want to do is I want to walk the mat with my feet so he can't entangle his legs with mine. So one more time, I'm going to drop all of my weight on the center of his mass and chest. I'm going to keep his shoulders pinned on his back, and I'm going to walk the mat so he can't escape. So I'm going to try and pin AJ for 20 seconds. Let's see if he can escape, okay? Hajime! So in the basics of Kesa Gatame, you want to make sure that you have his head, you have his arm, and you're dropping all of your weight on the center of his mass. That's the basic pin, Kesa Gatame, the basic pin and groundwork of Judo. Learn Judo, the throws, techniques, skills, and martial art form that takes a seeking mind and transforms it into a sword of defense that takes down any object in its way. The hand throws, hip throws, and foot sweeps that combine balance and momentum with meekness and practice. Judo is the martial art of kazushi, or balance. Tai sabaki, or body control, that gives you great strength in gentle forms, strong power with minimal effort, and more fierceness and fighting edge than any other form in the arena. Study Judo to complete yourself and find inner peace and true strength in the 67 throws that complete the better person that Judo makes.